welcome back to the Eighth Concession. My name is Natalie. Well, this time of year I like to do a little something for Christmas for the feathered friends we have here on our property. And that is, I like to make my own suet balls, which I hang in the trees as little ornaments for the wild birds around here to enjoy. Once the snow comes and covers the ground, they find it difficult to find food or seeds. So this is just something that they can look forward to, something hanging in the tree to look pretty, a little Christmas treat for them. Now, the recipe that I use is from the Audubon Society, so I know it's good for our feathered friends. It's pretty easy to make, so I'm going to do that now. So, first thing I have to do is melt 2 ingredients together. So this is about 1.5 cups of shortening. And then to that, I am going to add 3/4 cup peanut butter. So it's a bit goopy. So I'm going to turn this on low and let the shortening and the peanut butter melt together. So while that's melting on the stove, all I have to do is mix 3 dry ingredients together. So I've got 3.5 cups of wild bird seed, 1 cup of quick oats, and 1/2 cup of cornmeal. And I'm just going to give them a stir. This looks ready. Now all I have to do is pour it over top of the dry ingredients. Now, just going to stir it all together. Doesn't that look yummy? There we go. Now I'm going to pour it into a mold. Now I found this mold just around the house. I think it held ornaments before. You can see it was just to hold them in there, but it will be perfect, in the perfect size for my little birdie treats. So I'm going to spoon this into these molds, and then I'm going to freeze them for about an hour. I almost forgot, before I freeze them, I'm actually going to put a little piece of ribbon at the top so it freezes right into the suet, just to make it easy to hang them. So I'm going to move this out of the way, and I got just some pretty ribbon here, some red and some gold. I'm going to cut about this much. And then just put this little loop down in it, because eventually I'm going to make another batch of these so that I can sort of glue them together with peanut butter or more shortening so that they are round like ornaments. So I won't have to put the ribbon in the second ones. About an hour later, I've taken them out of the freezer, and I'm just going to pop them out of the mold. And now I'm going to refill the mold so that I can turn these into a 3D ornament. Now one thing I do want to do is I'm going to put a toothpick in between here, so when I stick this on top to freeze together, it'll have a little more stability, especially if a bird lands on it. And now I'm going to fill up my molds again. And then I'm going to take this one and just turn it upside down over the mold. And the toothpick will stick in to the bottom. Press them firmly together so that they've got good contact for when they freeze. And then I'm going to put them back in the freezer for about another hour. So there. Merry Christmas to my little feathered friends. Bye for now.